I used to have really bad teeth, like really bad teeth. So thankfully through the NHS, I was able to get braces, which I was so excited for.
It's just some clicking noise and just a little bit of pressure, okay?
3 years later, I finally got my braces off. Anyways, back to the point. This is what they look like now. I think they look so much better, right? Hey, it's lit! It's lit! Hello, my beautiful, amazing subscribers. So in today's video, I am doing my braces experience. I got my braces off a little bit ago, like by a little bit, I mean like 3-4 months ago, but I'm filming this now because whenever the first time I got braces, girl, I watched like every freaking video on YouTube about their braces experience and like people getting their braces fitted on. And I know a lot of you who are gonna get braces hopefully, or want to get braces, want to choose colors, want to know what it's like, and I feel like I want to be that for you guys. So I'm here and I want to tell you my experience. The best way that I thought to like do this was do this tag. It's called the brace face tag, and it literally has like every question I ever thought of in terms of like what I want to get and like how it feels and everything. And I'm also going to be showing you guys pictures. In fact, let me show you right now. So this was my braces before my teeth, sorry, before my braces, and this is what it looked like afterwards. As you can see, there is a humongous difference. I am so eternally grateful that I got the experience of having braces, because I feel like, I don't know, when you can smile and be like ee, with everything, and you feel so much more confident that your teeth are straight and like everything looking good, it feels so much more like uplifting, and it's like yes, and you actually want to smile in pictures. So let's do the brace face tag. Question number 1 is when I got it on, and I got it on like in year 8, so it was like right before I turned 13, so I must have been like 12, maybe 13, I'm not 100% sure, and I got it off when I was 16. So girl, I have had it on for 3 years. I think it was a tiny bit less than 3 years, but let's just say it's 3 years for the sake of this video. Number 2 is how soon after could I feel the pressure or the pain? Okay, so a lot of my friends who got braces had like terrible migraines, and they felt so bad, and the teeth were like just immense pain. But for me, I didn't really feel pain. It was really much like, it was just, imagine all of your teeth being like completely tightened and compressed together, and like that causes so much pressure on your gums, and I feel like that's what was painful for me. But of course, I feel like the pain is like different for every single person, so it depends on you really. Question number 3 is on a scale of 1 to 100, how bad was the pain? I would say like a 60, I don't know, the first couple days it's like a 60, and then afterwards you don't even notice it. I feel like I'm illiterate in this video. I'm just like, bleh, I can't. 4 is what kind of foods can you have with braces? So the first couple days that you get it tightened on, the first time you ever have it on, do not eat stuff like nuts and almonds and really hard like chocolate, for example. It's kind of hard to buy. Eat like a good food like pasta and rice and like carbs, my best friend. Eat things like that, which taste freaking bomb anyways, and they're gonna make your teeth feel so much better. If you can't even chew that, then like go for soup, of course. Question 5 is how often did I get my adjustments? I got it every 3 months, and then that's when I could like change the colors, and I could like, they tightened it and everything. 6 is if I wore rubber bands, which I did not, but I think that's when you have like an overbite, and then they want to make sure it's like you don't have an overbite. A few of my friends did, and I think it's completely fine. It's chill. Question number 7 is how many times a day I brush. I know the I know the dentist, sorry, the orthodontist tell you to brush with your braces like 3 times a day, like after each meal, and make sure you like, you know, use that little cute little brush that I'll insert a pic here, and use that to brush your teeth. But honestly, the first couple of days I did that, like the first couple of weeks I'd say, and then afterwards like your girl got lazy. I got a little bit lazy, I'm not even gonna lie, and I was like, nah, so I just brush 2 times a day for like 2 to 3 minutes, like a regular person. Question 8 and 9 is whether I got to pick my braces, colors, and whatnot. So yes, I did, and I just answered that. Number 10 is how long I had my braces for, and like I said, I had it for 3 years. They told me that I was gonna have it for like a year and a half, but of course I'm so freaking grateful that I didn't, because my teeth would not be what they are right now, and I'm so happy with them now. But I would say don't 100% listen to your orthodontist. Like, I have had friends that I've been told you're gonna have it for like a year and a half, and had it for like 4 or 5 years. So just, you know, try and follow what they say. Like things like orange juice and citrus fruits that you're not technically meant to have. I kind of had it every day. What? Yeah, I had it every single day, and it was really bad. Maybe that's what like loosened the gum, not the gum, glue on the gums and stuff, but just try and listen to what they say, and it should be around the time, but I wouldn't say like it's exact, and they're usually wrong. 11 is if I had jaw surgery, which I didn't, and I'm not actually even sure what jaw surgery is. In fact, no, let me search it up. What is jaw surgery? Since I have my laptop here. Jaw surgery. I'll insert some pics that I see. What is life? Oh, it's when you have like a like when your teeth are like more outwards here than it is inwards. That's cool. Well, I mean, like, it's not cool, but I mean, that's different. Okay, question 12 is what kind of toothbrush and toothpaste that I use. I just use a generic like Colgate and regular whatever brush to brush your teeth. You can use electric, you can use whatever you prefer. It really doesn't matter. Question 13 is if I use the wax that was given. When I first bought it, I bought like the full kit with like the wax and like the little dental kit and everything, and it had like all these tablets that like show you where your teeth is like the most germy, is that a word? And I bought the whole pack, and I didn't actually use it more than like once. I think I used the little gel thing, gum thing that I put at the end like once. It's to stop your teeth from like, you know, when your teeth straighten out and like the metal bit starts like poking at the back of your teeth, you can put it on that to prevent it from like really hurting you. The thing that I hella struggled with, which a lot of my friends didn't, and I was like, why? I'm so jealous of you. But like I said, the thing that I struggled with is like on this part on that part of my gums where my braces would be, it would like smack, like it would just like attack it. It would just attack it literally, and it would be so freaking painful. But other than that, I didn't really struggle with anything too big. Question 14 is how long getting my braces on took. So the first time that I wed, I think it took like maximum half an hour, maybe 20 to 30 minutes, because the appointment before, they kind of just gave me an overview of like what braces is like and gave me information and whatnot. So probably like 20-30 minutes. But then after that, like when you get it tightened and stuff, it's only like 10-15 minutes at max, like if that. The last time when I got it on, that was kind of lengthy. I think that was like 20-30 minutes as well. Actually, not 30 minutes. I would say, yeah, 20 minutes. 15 is if I ever got that metal taste in my mouth. And I don't even know what that metal taste is. So no, to answer your question. Well, not your question, the tag. But I never got that metal taste in my mouth. Somebody explain to me what that is in the comments, by the way. Question 16 is what colored bands I got, which, like I said, I didn't get bands, so that was fine. That was pretty much everything as far as the questions goes, but I kind of just want to give you like a more general thing to go with. So as I said, my before, after. Guys, if you are getting braces, just know that like, don't think, I remember when I first tried to get braces, or like wanted to get braces, I was like, I felt like I was gonna look kind of ugly, and I was like, what if my face looks like how am I, like this is kind of risky, but like, can you kiss a boy with braces? And like all these other questions went in my mind, but do not worry about it. It will all be fine. You will not look ugly. Your teeth are gonna look freaking fabulous after a year or two. You're gonna be like so grateful that you even got them in the first place, and like for the rest of your life you're gonna have beautiful teeth that you can bite and do whatever the heck that teeth does. If you guys have any more questions for me, leave it in the comments below, and I'm like, of course I'll answer it for you guys. That is all for my 3-year braces experience video, and yeah, I just have my retainers, which actually aren't here. I was looking behind like, are they here, are they not? But I don't have them with me, and they're like these Invisalign looking things that I have to pop on before I go to bed to make sure like my teeth don't drift back. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Now that we're so